days. This is the Dirty Dozen Charger, so the number 12 Charger that was made, and it's happy days because we're in final testing before it gets roadworthy, aren't we, Shane?
Yes, final testing.
So cruising around, we're going to go fill up the tanks. It's driving wonderfully. So everything's been done to it. Has a Tremec in it. Yep. Oh, maybe we should start from the start. What have we got in the front? You can start with motor. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, we've got a 265 Hemi with triple Webbers, and we've got a 5-speed Tremec. So obviously it's a close ratio box, so that way Duncan can have a bit of fun in it. But instead of 3 gears, which it had factory, it's got 5. So.
Yep, and if you were watching Rides Down Under Workshop Wars, there was an episode where Shane was actually dialing that in. So the beauty of this car, Duncan's Dirty Dozen Charger, isn't what you see, it's what you don't see. There's a whole heap of things in here that are hidden. For example, you've got the Tremec 5-speed box that you don't see. If you look in the engine bay, you'll notice that there's no battery. The battery is hidden in the boot in an esky, old school looking steel esky. It's got a whole heap of extras. It's got the new modern power steering box fitted to it, but it looks like a stock manual steering box, and it's running an electric power steering pump, which is also hidden. The washer bottle is hidden. You will see no wiring in this car, even running to the battery box. In the back there is maybe 2 or 3 wires running along the motor for the alternator. What else have we got? We've definitely got some serious acceleration. We've got so she goes pretty good. It's got a True Track differential in it.
Yes.
Again, you don't see that from the outside.
It's in a Borg-Warner housing.
It's in a Borg-Warner housing, that's right. That was one of the first things we did on this car.
I apologise for the whistling quarter vent window.
It's all right. Anybody that's got a car with quarter vent windows knows they whistle.
Only now and then.
What else have we got in this car that we've done? The wheels have been repolished and remachined so that they're looking great again. It's got stainless steel exhaust system, custom mandrel bent stainless steel exhaust system. Twin system.
Yeah.
With custom tips on the back, that very traditional looking sweeping up. And the other thing that this car has that you definitely don't see is the invisible bra. The invisible bra goes all the way up to the mold line on the side of the doors. The bonnet is done. The tops of the front doors are done as well. Any high traffic areas, the nose cone, the inside of the boot is done because we didn't want any carpet in this car, but we still want to be able to put things in there without damaging the paint. And as the underside of this car is as clean as the top of the car, he's also had the wheel wells done, so where you get the wheel arches, where you get the splash up of all the dirt and the grime, and if he's doing a burnout, the rubber won't damage any of the paint that's
mainly he's concerned about stone chips.
Yes, absolutely. So before we started driving this car on the road, the invisible bra went on it, and speaking from experience and having a huge stone chip hit my own car, it's money well worth spent. It's much cheaper than having to repaint parts of your car. So driving, what do you think of it driving at the moment? Not that we're driving very far because of traffic.
Well, it drives quite nice. It actually drives really good. So it's effortless to drive. It's got good oil pressure. Everything's working properly. Alternator's charging. It doesn't bounce around the road, apart from we're on Dandenong Frankston Road, and anyone that knows Dandenong Frankston Road, it's
It's pretty bumpy.
It's pretty bumpy.
It's Victorian roads.
Victorian roads. Yeah, most of the time you have to own a four-wheel drive just to get around. Otherwise, your car will get swallowed up by the potholes.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, no, it's driving good. Can't complain.
So we actually don't just hand the car back, it needs to be running. Certain things need to be running.
Well, you need to. Anyone that hands a car over without testing it is an idiot, because you never know. Things can go wrong. Okay? So, and last thing you want to do is be the fool that hands a car back untested, and then find out there's things that are issues and problems, and then fixing it later. You need to fix it before the customer gets it, so he can at least enjoy it. And then when it comes back for its 1000k service, then you can go over the car and find out if there's any other faults, leaks or problems, and address them and repair them, and then give them back to the customer, and hopefully all's well.
Now, one of the things, because this is a brand new car, obviously the motor has to be run in. It has been engine dynoed, so it's tuned very well. It's a brand new Tremec box. And what do you have to do when you get yourself a brand new Tremec box? What do the instructions say?
You have to run it in. You have to be careful on the gear changes. You have to run it in. You can't just get a brand new gearbox and start smashing gears. So, but look at that. We've got a gear shift there that looks exactly factory. That I handmade out of stainless steel, and Duncan himself polished the shifter, and then we just put this gear knob on for the time being. But he's got his own gear knob that he wants to put on it, because being that the car is number 12, I think he wanted to put a number 12
billiard ball on
it, so, which is pretty cool. So
there's been a lot of thought that's gone into this car as well. So the seatbelt colours needed to be right.
He wanted brown seatbelts.
He wanted the right colour carpet that it had in it, and he wanted his little bits and pieces updated.
Yeah, like
so a lot of subtle things in this car.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like the stick-on moulds, but that's what he had when he bought the car. It had stick-on moulds on the side. He wanted those stick-on moulds back on the car. When they're done properly, they look quite nice. So you can't really say they're an ugly thing, but yeah, with the power steering, look, here I am, I'm driving down the road, I've got no hands on the steering wheel, and we're not darting her across the road or anything.
We're not wandering. The new power steering isn't much like the old Valiant power steering, which was really, really light.
Yeah, you breathe on the steering wheel and you're in the gutter. So
yeah, so especially at speed. So we always put in BP Ultimate, don't run anything else. So we're just going to top it up with some fuel, put a couple of Ks on it. The diff is still in the run-in stage as well. So how many Ks does he have to do on this diff?
1,000 as well.
Yep.
So then we have to drain all the oil out of it and inspect it and make sure everything's all good.
So pop some fuel in her. Very happy, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks, when he gets to take it home after it's been roadworthied and registered again, then he'll be a very, very happy client too, cruising the streets.
That's if we want to give it back.
You don't want to give it back?
No, I like it.
It's like it might be in trouble there, Duncan. If you like this video, don't forget to click like and leave a comment. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and click the notification bell. If you like the t-shirts that you see the crew wearing, there's a link in the description below where you can grab some for yourself. Thanks for watching.